Look, it's easy. It's easy, bro. It's easy. You got this.
He's saying, "What the fuck?"
Look.
That's too extra, bro. wrong music.
As you, dog.
It is
But this is the set we're gonna do right. Look, this is our set right here. So, what the fuck?
Channel Black Podcast.
And then he do 10 of them bitches. All right, bro.
It's the Channel Black Podcast.
Run, tell your people.
It's the Channel Black Podcast. It's the Channel Black Podcast. It's the Channel Black Podcast.
Go tell them folks.
It's the Channel Black Podcast. It's the Channel Black Podcast. We back.
Bye.
We back. We back. Hit it with the guitars.
When you hit the drop, you know what's us.
I say hello and welcome back to the Channel Black Podcast, South Florida's very own voice to discuss all things black. 3 kings, 3 different views. Alright, we got controversy here. We got King Green.
Yo.
We got, make sure I say my name properly this time. Got King Irvin here. I guess I do owe these young men a little love.
Woo, yeah, when we get them first
Yeah,
I'm
Woo!
I know you just got paid.
Yeah.
Who just got paid?
I know you got paid. You work for the city, ain't it?
Nah. That's good though. Nice though.
Did anybody figure out how many honkies I said? Because I don't even know.
Yeah, I know how many honkies you said. I ain't tell you not.
I ain't talking about me. I'm talking about anybody who play the contest. I ain't nobody get in. How long is the statute of limitations on this?
About to use that next week.
Green ball?
Huh?
You getting green ball?
We can do that. That wasn't too bad. I ain't have a problem with that.
Green ball? I might try to check it out.
Green ball. Put y'all on now, y'all hooked?
Huh?
Y'all hooked on green ball now?
I'm trying to get hooked on better eating. Yeah, of course. Why not?
I guess. What's
Well,
good?
I think that's the longest debate that ever rolled out.
I did it on purpose. I'm trying something new.
I like it.
Have it in the background. Trying something new.
I like
You
it.
probably don't have none of this
I have the
shit.
right lyrics for it.
Nah. It's low. Trust me, it's low enough. I got you.
Oh, okay.
I have the right
I
lyrics
got
for
you.
it.
I got you. So, how was y'all week though? How's everybody week? Everybody's good?
Yeah, not too bad. Not a bad week at all. How about your son?
I'm good.
Oh, you got it.
Oh man! All right, we gonna do that.
Why?
My week was cool, man. It's definitely been a very busy week for me, but it's what I like though. We doing our little softball thing at the job.
Still invite me. What's cool?
I did invite you. You ain't show up. You
Hey,
said
you
you
didn't.
couldn't. You said you couldn't come because
Remember when I said
I
they said
think the music
I ain't
was
invite you because you ain't good.
no, but then you said I said nah, come through Monday. And you were like,
I
that's
swear you
Hold
said that.
on, you got it.
You said that Jewish holiday.
Jewish holiday. They
Yeah.
begging me to come.
Yeah,
Oh, probably
this is true.
I should have bet you. I should
Don't,
have got that back again.
don't lose your first show.
I might need to run that back again.
Don't lose your first
What
show.
time you got to come out there?
I ain't even tell you because before I could get to that part, you were like, nah, you know, they asked me to be there. I can't even. Matter of fact, I told you, come at 6.
PM?
It wouldn't be 6 a.m., sir. We work.
I mean, I wouldn't.
That's cool.
I
That's
could
cool.
probably come tomorrow.
It's
I mean,
cool.
Not tomorrow, Monday. Right.
I mean, we do our first game Monday.
Okay.
I mean, you can't just pop up at the game, David.
I'm that good though.
What?
I'm that good.
Well, say he's
All right, come Monday. Come Monday.
I ain't coming. I ain't playing.
I'm saying, come Monday.
How much
See
it
what?
is?
I mean, for you,
You superstar, baby. They
$85.
don't.
It's
Yeah,
probably free,
right.
right?
Nah. I'm
They
trying
gonna
to.
pay you to play.
Oh, that's what I'm saying.
Nah, it ain't. Trust me, it ain't that kind of league. It ain't that kind of league. But nah, it's 40.
40.
40.
Quick 40. Light 40. A little light 40.
Like 40
What day the game's on?
every Monday.
Every Monday.
For 9 weeks, I believe.
What time of game is it?
9 weeks. That's not
7,
too
8
bad.
o'clock. I got the schedule on my phone. I seen the schedule.
Little light
I'm
40.
just saying, listen, it's a lot of dudes. We need more females. We actually, we got a couple.
You start?
Huh?
You start?
Who you
Oh, I
start?
start.
Yeah.
You serious?
I'm asking. I don't know. It's a real question.
Yes, bro, I start. I start. Right now, I'm third. They got me in third
You
base.
sound like he coming to take a job with that
Man,
dude.
listen, bro. I ain't-
Are you trying to go take a job, Cole?
Not even that, man. When I do something, I like to be the best.
I mean, as long as
Okay.
you trying, you
Yeah.
keep trying. You'll get there. Keep trying.
Yeah,
You'll
my
get
all ball in the green. You already know, man. That's just what I think. Except for the last game.
Didn't I beat you?
I think y'all won. Y'all did win. All right.
He's stupid.
I am co-sign. I'm like, did I beat you?
You know, you be out.
Nah. Yeah, that's what I meant. Didn't I beat
I
y'all?
had that beat
I
by
won that last
I said,
game.
y'all did the wrong one?
God,
Yeah, he was. They was.
Nah.
He said it like I did the one
Nah,
on
but he was out
Yeah,
there killing today.
No,
He was killing out there today.
Yeah, so like nobody can stop Mario.
Till I came out there.
I wouldn't think. I only lost one time though.
He didn't even hit that ball.
I only lost one time. You came out there. When you came out, I think when I lost. Did I?
That sounds
But
about right.
y'all beat us, right? Yeah, I was pissed that game. It's because of Mario, y'all won.
That's what's
Yeah.
up. That was up. All right, so let's jump right in this thing.
Yeah.
I know it's a couple things I know I got on my plate that I want to get on, but I want to start off a little positive real quick before we get into that serious topic. 'Cause we know what that serious topic is. What's the next big thing, business wise? Like, I feel like it's always a new wave that's coming. I want to know your perspective, and your opinion. What's the new thing right now? Or what do you think could be potentially the new thing? Like, cause at one point
I boomerang.
I would say, huh?
I boomerang.
I boomerang.
All right, so let me finish my other thing real quick. How was marijuana definitely is right now is the
Hot topic.
Stuff like that.
yeah, I'm talking about business wise.
Accessories and stuff like that.
No, I'm just saying marijuana is a new thing. That's where a lot of businesses have been spawned from the marijuana industry.
Yeah.
Real estate is a thing.
Art.
Technology,
Art is anything.
art.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. Like, what's what in your opinion?
Six
Like,
beats.
So it's beats. Like they say, art is a new like.
that's
real
what that's
estate.
for like people with money.
Yeah, yeah, but
I
I'm
mean,
saying like that's when you say real estate.
So you gotta
That's
go
what
get
I'm saying,
your
like, that's
Basquiat.
I don't know. As you said, he said art is like the
Shit.
new, art has become like the new real estate. He said. So.
But that's like I said, the way he said it. I saw the interview,
Mhm.
so I know what you're talking about. But that seemed like that's more of a
Higher up.
high end type thing. Like, you gotta have money to be
You
in
got
that.
200,000 to put to this.
And you gotta wait.
Probably yeah.
Yeah. So, but now what else? I mean, in y'all opinion, what's the next new thing, business wise? I mentioned a few things that we have had, like technology, like the Ubers, the Uber Eats, like all these different things. What can y'all see being the next big thing?
Shit, if we do that, we probably wouldn't be sitting at this table. We'd be out marketing that bitch so we could take over.
I guess the only thing I can see is what I'm doing. I don't do anything.
Well, you want to tell the people what your iBoomerang thing is? Keep going, man. I got you. Keep.
Okay. Yeah, I mean it's yeah, in a nutshell, it's a new site that's launching. But basically, if you order, you book a flight, cruise, car rental, all that stuff from this site, it's up to 70% off on most things. And if you're a TSA member, when you sign somebody up under your name, as far as to be on the site, like whatever money they save on their flight or whatever car rental, whatever, you get 50% of whatever they save. Either you book your own flight, like say you book it, your wife book it under your name, you get money. Whatever y'all save, you get money go back to your account. So like you getting paid to go on vacation.
Getting paid to travel.
Hell yeah.
But is that for somebody that travels often or?
Hell yeah. So if you travel often, that's really good.
How do you get into it?
You know
That's
somebody
something you
travel
want to get into.
If you
Yeah,
get
I
into
do
it, let me
actually.
know. Email me. Corey21@yahoo.com, or my phone number.
How you spell it? Your email.
COREYCOWART21@yahoo.com. I don't want to get my phone number.
I mean, well, you've expressed that. You've expressed that a couple times. I'm pretty sure the people have understood that.
It's
Don't want to give you
so
phone
it's like it's taken, and they're gonna have their own Uber site as well. It's not gonna be called Uber, but it's gonna be called Aboomerang, where it's gonna be like Uber, Lyft, Aboomerang. You know what I'm saying? So it's like another plateau of.
How do y'all feel, real quick? Not sidebar, real quick. How do y'all feel about like Uber and the Uber Eats? Like Uber Eats.
I think
All right,
it's very
fuck with no
convenient.
Uber Eats.
I mean, they Trump supporters, but
Trump.
No, I ain't
I ain't even know that level.
process.
I'm talking about. I done seen that going to people food, eating
Yeah,
people food, and shit, picking
yeah.
out people food and shit.
For real?
I don't know how you got the Trump supporter stuff out of that, but
that's
Where you been at?
I'm saying,
Bro, it was a video. The motherfucker was coming to drop.
people.
He was coming to drop their milkshake off, bro, at their door, sipping on their milkshake, knocking on their door to drop off their food.
my straw shouldn't be in my milkshake though.
Why is my straw in my milkshake?
But a lot of places they
No.
put. Hold on,
No.
they put the
Be on
shit
top
down.
of
The
it.
paper be on it.
The paper should
Yeah.
still be
Yeah.
on it. But why is my straw in my milkshake?
Why is it red?
I'm fired on the $6.
Why the hell my fry bag open?
What? Man, I know you done had a couple fries. You drinking my milkshake. You parched right now, man.
I don't trust it.
Bro, I can't fuck with it. I go get my own food, bro.
You just trusting a complete stranger with your food.
With your food.
I mean, but
something
you are
that
at a
feel
restaurant
ingest.
too. But this dude got to go from
His car.
he got to put it in his car, take it to your place.
I ain't with it.
I can't mess with it.
I've done it.
I ain't with it. Yeah, I mean, I ain't with it.
I ain't with it. I definitely
I
ain't
go
with
get
it.
it
But my
myself.
straw never in my cup though. Never.
That's
I'll
what
go
he
get
take
it.
the top off. What you I
Exactly. Dog, they was on the radio one morning talking about this shit. Literally, the drivers calling in talking about how they be picking off corners of your pizza, going in your bag eating fried. Bro, I'm straight.
Yeah,
I'll go get my own
I
food,
I mean,
man.
they ain't paying enough. They get hungry.
I'm
What
going
you
to get my own
mean?
food.
I'm getting
man.
paid to eat. Basically. That's
They might as well call you and be like, hey man, make sure you get one for me too. I'm finna fuck this shit up.
for real.
Real.
That's crazy.
Yeah, no.
You never heard that.
I heard it, but not. I didn't know it was like a big thing where it's happening. I heard it happen, but not like. You know
My
what I'm
fault. I
saying?
ain't mean to sidebar you like that, but when you talked about the Uber and the Uber Eats, that's the first thing came to my mind.
But I think it's so convenient. It is convenient though. Like back in the days when you didn't have a ride, people were like, oh, you got $5, you got $10 in gas, man. You got to go through that. You just, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Your own
but, I mean,
time.
but you gotta like wheel people that have vehicles. Like, why don't you just go
Everybody got
get?
vehicles?
I'm talking about like you said you've done it several times.
At work for work.
But I'm saying they gotta plan better.
Yeah, but playing better is one thing. But sometimes, let's say emergency, when you secure, you cannot leave a site.
So take your you know that. So
But
why
and
not
then
bring
some
your
sites-
stuff with you?
Some sites you can't have that certain kind of food because you can't heat it up, or you know what I'm saying. Who the hell?
You gotta plan better, man.
That's true, but I mean,
You know the job you got into.
sometimes it don't happen that way. Everybody can't pack a lunch. I do now. I prep on Sundays, but that's different.
I'm just saying,
You say you never done Uber Eats.
Hmm?
You never done Uber Eats.
I don't even have Uber on my phone. Uber.
Oh,
So I've never done Uber Eats.
Postmates, nothing.
Nothing. None of
You know
that.
you do Postmates,
Your
right?
dad.
No.
You never done
I'm
Walmart
honestly,
shopping.
if it wasn't for the commercials, I wouldn't know what Postmates
You
are.
never done that?
No.
Okay, now
What is
just
Postmates? Is Postmates that's the same as Uber Eats?
Almost, they just
Postmates,
live a
Postmates can do
They do
Uber Eats
everything.
do food. Postmates do everything.
Everything.
If you need a Plan B
Plan B what?
Peeled it.
pill, you know what I'm saying? You need condoms.
Plan B what? I don't want to go this way. I can go this way. What the?
No, Plan B.
Yeah, they gonna give you a yeah, you should
No,
take
it's gonna
this
do
one.
Like, what?
If you need like whatever,
This
they
message
gonna
will
pick it up.
self-destruct.
And then Walmart, let's say Instacart, Walmart, whatever, you ain't gotta leave your house no more. I think you pay like an extra $9 for them to do
And
it.
that's the new way. Why is that so convenient? Why don't you want to leave your house?
What you just think about? You like, damn, I gotta go shop. I don't feel like dealing with no traffic right now.
What's wrong? But you gotta. Don't you want to eat?
You can eat. That's why they have the Walmart shopping app. You can,
Go get what you want.
I
You
downloaded
trust people to
it.
pick
This
your
is why
produce?
This remind me of that
People pick
Disney
your
movie. I
produce?
can't remember.
No,
what
they don't pick it
movie
up. The Walmart people do it. They
I
go
said
get
they
it.
picking your produce and stuff like that. They picking your
I see what you're
stuff.
saying. The fruit, so that, but I guess certain things
They giving you what they want to
What
give
they wanna give
you.
you.
they probably just
They ain't
don't.
finna feel if for the rightness and the smell.
Now, I don't eat eggs, but they getting your eggs. They ain't checking to see
They
if
got vegan
everything
eggs.
cracked. I'm
You
saying,
never
how
got
that?
vegan eggs?
But they crack
I-
What the hell is a vegan egg?
They got stuff. They got some stuff. I forgot what
Right,
it's called.
right.
I I don't know.
That's a
Nah,
brown
that's an
egg.
egg. That's an egg. No.
Bro, it was a brown egg and it said vegan egg on that
Yeah,
bitch.
I
I'm
don't
like,
know. I ain't
vegan
never
egg.
seen that.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not familiar.
It was in public.
I used to work
I'll
at
take your
Walmart. I used to
word
work
for
at Walmart a long time ago, and I saw them.
I'll take your word for it. I'm just not
They
familiar.
got eggs that's not even. They got eggs in the aisles that's not even in the refrigerator.
Nah, that's cool. That's interesting. But I'm good. I'm saying I'm sure they have it. At Greenball they got
You got
eggs.
eggs?
Excuse me.
Eggs.
I know. I heard what you said. So back to the business
Oh,
part.
stupid, dog.
Back to the business though. You were saying something about your was it boomerang?
Eyeball.
I put stuff up on the page, so don't worry about it. Everybody likes visual things they can see. So
I mean, what just gonna show them for our boomerang? What were you gonna
I'm
show
gonna
them?
just upload the information, so people wanna read it for themselves and see for themselves. I'm a visual person, so somebody telling me something about audio, I'm not gonna understand it either. So.
All right, I got you. What about you, Green? What you think can be or is the new wave business wise?
Sorry, bro. If I do that,
CBD
I
oil.
will.
CBD oil.
CBD oils, yo.
That's not
Gummies,
even. I mean, but
gummies,
that's already moving though.
Oh, you saying like the next big thing is up
Yeah,
and
the
coming?
next big thing.
You know something I don't know?
I can't, man.
That what it sound like, bro. You got me
Yeah,
interested.
shit, I'm
Me?
Now you know what's coming, bro.
I'm
Cause
trying to think.
you been
myself.
talking to Martha Stewart.
what has been invented that what's been
That's what I'm
invented
saying. Well,
that-
I guess this was the whole purpose
Oh.
of me bringing that up was what is it that y'all see, or what is it that y'all think can be improved on, or that we lacking that is needed that we need to either create or improve on.
I don't know.
Because I feel like a lot of these like Ubers and all these
like
different
that.
things where it's like, all right, there's a need. How do we fill this need? Like, what is it that we're lacking, or that, like I said, could be improved on? Because taxis for cabs was going for a long time. It wasn't like, yeah, but I'm saying, so now that was like, okay, we can improve on this process that's already going on and eat very well, and they're eating very well off of that. Like what the people with the security system. Now you got the thing on your phone, you can see what's going on at your house, at the job on your phone. What, a ring? They got a ring. They got all the different kinds.
Yeah,
but
so you can see,
more
you can
different.
watch that nigga rob you as he rob you.
I've seen.
What you gonna do?
Not the TV.
You feel me?
But I mean, you can call right away. You see somebody at your house. And
How
get
long
ready.
it gonna take the monkey to show
I
up?
mean, hey, but you got
This
visuals.
shit's
Though.
still going though.
Hey, I'm sitting here watching the monkey rob me. Y'all go, how long?
He just stole the camera too.
He taking the read. Oh,
I'm saying, but we didn't have that before. Like that's
Yeah,
something
You seen
that's
the iRobot thing that vacuums your house by itself?
that's not even
Roomba.
new.
No, now they have one for your lawn.
They
put
cut
That
your
cut your
grass.
cut your grass by
From
itself.
solar.
No,
Solar
let
power.
the controller like you gotta put wires around your yard. It's sensors, and it cuts the grass by itself, and then it puts itself back to where you program it to put it at.
That's like you said. That's what the
That's
vacuum
crazy,
does.
right?
No, that's the vacuum one too, though.
Yeah, but I'm saying like they went a step further, did for the
Damn,
grass
that Disney
outside.
movie. I can't remember.
Like
that
that's
Disney
crazy.
movie.
It was just on Shark Tank the other day, and I saw.
Did they get it? Did somebody?
They didn't know they didn't jump on it because they wasn't selling it. They was selling a service. They were saying for $17 a day a month. No, $17 a week or $17 a day or something like that. Yeah, so it was kind of expensive. So they didn't get no sponsors for it.
But yeah, that's something I'm trying to like. I'm aggressively trying to think about. I got a few ideas. I ain't gonna talk about it on here just yet, just because I don't know if it might materialize later. I can't let all my secrets out just yet. But we'll talk about it outside of the podcast. I think we spoke about one thing one time that I thought about. I ain't gonna talk about it now. But we'll talk about it outside of here, and we'll see what we could do. I just say this. It remind me, and I ain't gonna go to it. I ain't gonna elaborate. I ain't talking to Green about it. I think you was there when it sparked my mind. Was remember the dumpsters? Not dumpster, the trash can. You just hit the thing and it raises up.
Mm-hmm.
That's something I still feel like can be. If you remember what I was talking about, don't say it though. I don't need nobody trying to steal my little idea.
Yeah, I don't
that
want to
way.
say it.
That's cool. We'll talk about it later. Another thing. Before I get into my. Now we got one more thing before we jump into that main thing. I think that main thing gonna really get us for a little while. L Green, I know we podcasting now, right? Is there anybody, if somebody came and was like, I can get you to. I can get anybody for you to interview. Who would that person that you want to interview? Like dream interview person in the world, alive though. Okay, they gotta be alive. Gotta be alive. There ain't no like you be like, dang, Al Green. This person wanna. I can work. I'm gonna work on this aggressively to get you to sit down with this person. And the same question for you, Corey. So you think about that. I think I already know who it'll be.
But you have no idea who I'm gonna say.
For me, for that question, alive.
Alive.
No, I mean, I hope so.
Yeah, cause this could be like
Be a test from the Crip in the Twilight Zone in the
That'd be an interesting interview.
It'll just be you and him, them though. I don't want no parts of that.
Him or her.
You gonna put me on the spot like that? Who would I interview?
I'm gonna give you.
Probably talk to Jay. Talk to
Dr.
Jay-Z. No,
Jay-Z?
not Jay.
I thought you said Dr. Dre.
So I'll probably talk to Jay.
Jay?
Yeah,
Jigga
Jay-Z.
Joe, Digga Doe.
Jay-Z.
Why don't?
Why Jay-Z?
Why Jay-Z?
And I gotta find somebody else. 'Cause I ain't want to.
No,
That's what I was gonna say the first time.
for like the entrepreneur type of stuff.
That's just like I don't know.
Yeah,
It's
it's
like the way
business
he move
mind,
around.
man.
Like
Yeah,
the way he
it's
move around.
business mind, man, and he's one of the longest lasting rappers, in the game. So how 50 Cent?
Cause the Cent ain't been around half. I mean, maybe half.
Oh,
Been
my
around
goodness.
since 2000.
When the last time 50 Cent put an album
That's
out?
like 92, 90,
I think
94.
50 been around since 95. He just wasn't big yet.
I'm saying though.
You saying he's been bigger?
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
The fame,
Like,
the
he been
longevity of the
relevant.
fame.
Relevant.
He been relevant that long.
Yeah, 50 went relevant to like 2000 something like that.
So, but nah, go ahead. My fault. You were saying you choose Jay-Z because of his business acumen.
Yeah, it's business mind, man. I
You
just
shouldn't be close to Beyonce.
no, I ain't really a bit. I was more of a Kelly Rowland fan actually. So no,
Yeah, Beyonce?
Hell yeah. I'm talking about looks wise and voice wise. I felt like she was the better one. But yeah, just the longevity of the business mind. Just pick his brain, bro. See what make him tick.
That's what's up. What about you? That's dope. That definitely.
I want to interview a homeless person.
A homeless person.
Whenever I see him on the street, I always
That's all you gotta do is go with us. Well, I went last week.
Oh, you want again?
Yeah, I went last week.
Yeah, but I mean, I would have to ask him, can I interview? You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, like,
I don't even have an interview. You can have a conversation with him. You
Yeah,
gotta talk to him.
just talk.
I want to do an interview. I want them there. They'll be able to tell their own story.
I'm sure they're talking to you. I mean, man, he ain't this all up in there.
Oh,
All up in there. But nah, I mean, listen. From the people that I've seen, very humble, very open.
Well, no, not those homeless. Like the ones who've been homeless for like years, they're 30. You know what I'm saying? Like they dirty and
Oh, that's nice.
they look. You know what I'm saying? They look bad, whatever.
Are you sure you want to talk to them? I know how you are sometimes.
I mean, I want to know because when I look at them, sometimes I'm like, damn, that could be one of us easily. You lose your job. For the most part, a lot of guys, or people, women, whatever, whoever go homeless or they lose their job. Most people have family to rely on. They go, like, how many people you know sleep on somebody's couch or sleeping on somebody's floor? Let's say they didn't have that family member there to do that. Where would they go? So most of us could have been in a position like
Could
that.
have been
You have
homeless.
family.
Could be homeless. Yeah.
You could have been homeless. Like if you had, and I talked to 2 homeless guys before, and the common denominator, they had no family down here. One of them moved from up north down here to look for a job. It didn't work out on the streets. Other guys,
But you can't, like, before you got to that point, you couldn't reach out like, hey, I'm about to get evicted. I'm
Obviously
about
not.
to lose my spot. Before my phone go off, hey, I need to make this phone call. Can I? I mean, I like to say that's a very humbling experience.
That's
like,
why I want to
either way,
interview them. Like, and I see them. I always have a little soft spot for them.
but
like,
you can talk to people. Like,
I can, but I would want to like interview them, like talk to them, ask them a question. Hear like something you can hear the pain in somebody's voice.
I feel you. I guess.
It's not the same effect of me telling a story.
No, I got you. I guess when that's a good choice. But I guess my thing was somebody that's somebody I feel like you could actually that's attainable. Like
Yeah,
I
it
feel
is.
like
It
when
is.
I was thinking somebody that like a goal for the podcast is like to get to a point where all right, Jay-Z want or somebody is actually interested in being on our podcast and that's somebody we want to interview? Not saying that's not a bad choice, but is that a dream interview for you?
Yeah.
Okay. I figured you'd have went Dr. Umar.
I mean that's a that's obviously
I mean, that's
person every Dr. Umar Johnson, but you know.
I just figured Dr. Umar is like you could.
He would be the person who I would say I would want to put on the podcast, but the homeless person is who I really want to be on the podcast.
I guess because I guess when I think of that, like I feel like you could do that now. Like we don't even need.
Yeah, but it's not as easy as you might think it is.
You don't think so?
Yeah, it's not as easy as you might think it is.
I mean,
but I would
walk
say,
up to him and talk to him.
To me, the message behind that would be thankful for what you have. And
Yeah, but I mean,
you don't have.
that's what I'm saying. You could talk to them. I don't think it has to be a platform to talk to them. I think
to set up a camera and
no, but I'm saying you don't even have to even set up because you want to have the conversation, right? That's the whole point of you doing it, or you doing it for the interview.
I'm doing it. I've talked to homeless guys before when I was like 19 at a bus stop. That's what I had
Just 10 years ago.
Right, but I'm saying I've done that. I can sit here and tell you this. I remember this story like it was yesterday. I can sit here and tell it to you, but it's not the same as you hearing it.
I gotta take you to Camilla's house.
To who?
Huh? Camilla's house.
Yeah, I'll be scrapped. But
For what though?
You know the guy the guy who paid him return. Don't touch me, you bum.
Why would you be strapped there to something like that though?
What you mean?
Oh,
I wasn't.
That's you.
But I'm saying, why would you feel like it's needed though?
I do that at Chuck E. Cheese, Boomer, whatever.
But why though? Like why? Like I don't know. I guess I try not to go to places where I feel like that's necessary.
I feel like that's everywhere.
No, I'm saying, all right. So you're going there with anticipation that stuff will happen.
Everywhere I go. That's
a rough. I mean, I don't know. For me, I feel like that's
at the same time, bro. This day and age, that's probably the mindset you need to have.
I feel you,
When I'm walking upstairs with my family, like I have my
stressful.
I have my hand on my. No, to me, I'm relaxed though. I have to do certain things so they can be safe. You know what I'm saying? Let's say somebody, well, hey, give it. I'm letting them go. I already got my hand there. I'm letting it go. So once I'm home,
I mean, I guess I don't know. I look at it differently. We definitely.
That's how I was raised though.
Rather
I was literally raised like that though. So to you, it
nothing.
sounds like it's work, but to me, that's normal.
Not even say work. It just seemed like. I guess I'm too optimistic to think every time I'm going somewhere I'm not gonna make it home.
Optimistic gas will get robbed.
That's fine. Hey, if that was think about it. If that's something that's gonna happen, something will happen. Me, what I'm trained for that? Like
I am.
I mean,
I was trained for comeback.
You know what I'm saying?
I think I'm joking. I've been literally.
I believe you.
Elementary school,
I take your word for it.
From learning how to fighting and guns, and to being on edge, protecting my mama from grown men.
It just sounds like a lot. Like I said, no, I'm saying.
At time was.
Like as a kid, like you say, as you were younger, I'm pretty sure that's not something, huh?
I was scared shitless.
That's what I'm saying. But hold on, yeah, let me
Shit
finish. I'm saying,
everywhere.
I'm shit. You could have been a kid. Oh man, shit on yourself.
We just
He
seen
said
the
shitless.
We just seen the motherfucker do that.
Oh. Yeah, that was. I had to slow down. That was crazy.
I know that boy had shit everywhere in the car, boy.
His car just started right in front of
In
us.
the
I was like,
rain,
oh,
on
let
the
me back
pipe.
up. Because if he hit this,
We were
if he
doing
hit
like
this wall,
75, 80. And that bitch just lost him.
yeah, he lost it.
Shit
He
everywhere.
caught it though.
Yeah,
He
shit
had to.
everywhere.
He had to.
Oh, you talking about he was swerving?
I saw the window when we passed by.
Your hand be shaking like.
It was just a splat on the window, bitch.
Yeah.
Shit everywhere.
Oh. I know I'm gullible. I'll be free.
But nah, he definitely. If he would have hit that wall, it would have been a wrap.
What?
You hit the wall that kept going like you knew shit.
It would have been a wrap. But that's like yeah. So you say the homeless dude, you say jigga do.
Jigga,
Alright,
jigga.
Who yours?
That's dope. All right, so on to the next.
What was yours?
Huh?
Huh?
I gotta find one.
Nah, you got.
Why don't you do Diddy?
No, I'm not really. I mean,
No,
Diddy
Diddy.
cool, but that's
I don't
not
like
really.
Diddy, but
Obama a good one too.
Obama a good one, but I don't really like my conversation with if I was to go in that direction, I feel like it would be limited because all I know is political stuff. And I mean, I'd be interested to know his personal stuff, and he's a Leo like myself. But I don't know if you know how you see somebody like I don't do this often, but I'm like this person is up here, and I don't know if I could really. Like I look at something like he's like I feel like if I was to ever meet Jay-Z or anybody else, I feel like they'll be level to me. Even though I know his money is crazy, and he's probably more. His business acumen is definitely beyond years of what stuff that I've learned in my life. But I feel like Barack Obama is definitely. I mean, he's damn president of 8 years. I don't know. I just look at him as upper echelon.
I don't look at no man like that.
I'm saying that's why I didn't say you did. I just say how I look at him. That's just saying. That's so. I don't get starstruck, and I wouldn't get starstruck with him. But I'm saying having a regular. He'd have to put me at ease first, I guess I'd say. Anybody else, I'd be at ease already.
So you'd be starstruck with you.
No, I just said I wouldn't be. I just say I literally just said I wouldn't be.
So you say you have to put you at ease.
No, what I'm saying as far as what would I talk to him about? Like I feel like I want to talk. I would probably be trying to act smarter than I am, just trying to be like talking to this dude.
You talk like T.I.?
Nah, but then like say it like a Jay-Z, I probably would feel already like I guess because I've listened to Jay-Z music. For 20 plus years already. Mm-hmm. So
already got like an inside track.
Yeah, even if that ain't who, but I already feel like I know dude. Even though I know I don't. I have no idea, you know what I'm saying? So Barack would probably be somebody I'd be like, I want to have a conversation, but I don't know about the interview process. Because then I'd be like, if we here, I definitely would like, we gotta be straight. We gotta be straight lace and all this other stuff. So I don't know. I gotta think about it. Give me some time. I'll think about that, though. Yeah, because you took my Jay-Z from me. But all right, we 30 minutes in. Let's jump on this, man. I really hate having these kind of conversations, but stuff keep coming up. Amber Geiger was sentenced to 10 years, and the brother of the young man that she killed forgave her, gave her a hug.
The judge hugged her.
The judge hugged her. The brother hugged her, said that he loved her, he forgives her. The judge gave her a Bible and gave her a hug. And the new story I just saw, the neighbor of the young man who was killed, and her neighbor, was just found shot up, and he was on the he was neighbor to both of them. So he was found ambushed.
Not even 2 days.
So
ambushed.
So that cop they all lived by each other.
They lived together.
Oh, okay. I thought she was just on duty.
No, she was allegedly going home and went to the wrong
She was in
apartment.
the wrong house.
I didn't hear the story.
What? This is what?
I couldn't find the story.
What you mean you couldn't find? Bro, there's no way you could not find
Whenever I
story.
click on a link, it just like my phone. I guess my phone, but like
You didn't look for the story.
I did. I'm like,
You damn sure found them priests. I watched a couple of things, unfortunately. Them battle rap.
You say unfortunately? Yeah, a couple unfortunate. Damn.
Because I'm like,
No, we digress. No, we digress. We said that need our full attention to these shit, man.
That's
We
why
digress
I
right now.
definitely let that stuff first. But
No.
that's crazy.
The fact that the same day that this happened,
2 days.
no, I'm just the same day that this happened, a black man was sentenced to 45 years for killing the police dog.
Yeah.
Fuck that 10-year sentence.
I don't even think she'll do
Fuck
10
that
years.
10 years. She ain't. She's
She
probably
might do
7.
3. Nah, I
Fuck
don't
that
think.
10
I
years
think she
7.
might do 3 for good behavior. Plus, already.
So you just basically told me a black man's life is less than that of a police dog.
But you know why though? You know why they did that?
Why?
2 reasons. 2 reasons.
Nobody hugged him. I ain't see him
2
give
reasons
a hug.
because
The dog
she
ain't
was
hug
a
him.
cop and she was a white woman.
The police ain't give him no hug. The judge ain't hug him.
how did a guy kill a police dog?
What you mean how? I'm not familiar with that case.
Probably strangled that bitch to death. It don't matter how he killed her. This is a fucking dog.
Probably shot him. I mean, I don't know. I don't want to
dog
speculate.
attacking me. I'm not gonna let you chew my fucking leg.
Thank you. And 9 times out of 10, I was already subdued when you put the dog on me.
They let the dog eat your ass up.
They say all I'm saying is,
The fuck
well, my question for y'all is: we saw what happened. Well, I know El Green saw it. You say you couldn't find the story. Are we too forgiving as a people? Like
That's the fucking
Tell
problem.
me the
bro.
story. You said she went into the wrong house allegedly.
This is her story. This is her story.
The dude was eating
She was
ice
going
cream on
home.
the
She had
couch
just
on
got
the
off her
toilet.
shift. She was going home. This man was in his apartment eating ice cream at the table. She walked in his apartment and shot him center mass.
And you get 10 years for that.
That's it. And she's a cop.
So this man, well, how she get in the house though?
She broke in.
She had to break in. It wasn't her house.
Now, if you got to break in, that's not.
I don't understand, bro. The whole story still don't add up. And for her to get 10 years for killing the black
I know
man,
my damn house for one.
Well, like I said, the witness, one of the
Our life
witnesses,
is worse
eyewitnesses
than-
just got killed.
less than the police dog, bro. That's all I took from that story.
One of the eyewitnesses
I
just
didn't
got
hear
killed.
the whole.
And then the main eyewitness, the dude that pretty much helped her get convicted, because without him, it probably wouldn't have been no conviction. Less than 2 days after this whole case takes place, now he passed away. Or he got found
Ambush,
dead.
ambush. They say ambush.
So
I just read the story.
Who
Right
ambushed?
now, somebody come to my house.
Shoot you dead. The police can come shoot you
Yeah.
dead. Say they was in the wrong house, they thought they was going to their house. And do 10 years.
Now let's flip that. You come out, you shoot at me. See, my gun's always in arm's reach.
You miss out here.
Now
Now
hit you,
you actually
I'm going to jail.
giving them reason to shoot you, not for
I'm
sure.
go- If I come out, you draw your gun.
You
I'm
dead.
looking out.
You dead? No, what's the
I'm gonna
matter?
kill you,
Hold on. If you come in, guns raised,
dude.
you think? Hold on. You
she
quit.
come guns
You
raised.
quit. You
And
quit.
I, she might hit me, and I hear her.
You quit.
I'm going to jail.
You quit. They came in to kill you. You gotta grab yours. Theirs is already out.
Yeah, but this angle I can get away from.
Come
I
on,
think
man.
it was
You listen. I keep forgetting. You watch a lot of these X-Men and all these. I'm
what?
saying all these whatever little movies, and you definitely feel like you definitely indestructible. But we all got an expiration date. I just hope mine ain't like that, man. That's where it's like. And what the whole point was, are we as black people too forgiving, man?
I think so. I don't think we have that hatred in our heart like everybody else do. We not raised
We
that
do
way.
against ourselves.
That's a book.
Because what's sad is when soon as that happened, I seen a lot of memes. I'd be on IG, Channel Black Podcast on IG. Check it out. I'd be on IG, and soon as that situation happened, I saw a bunch of memes of black families attacking black. I don't want to say defendants, but people that did stuff to them, like in the courthouse, like they fought in the courthouse because somebody did something. What happened to the forgiveness of the black people in that situation? The black kid forgave the woman that killed his brother. The black judge hugged and forgave the woman that just killed another black man. Whereas our forgiveness for our own people.
But every black family don't do that.
I'm just saying. But what do we see though?
Well, yeah, that's
What do
they
we see?
broadcast.
We see. I said what I'm saying. What do we see? We see us fighting each other in the courthouse. We don't see each other loving and forgiving each other in the
But there's a lot
courthouse. We see
of black
us
people that
fighting.
do that. That's peace. and
What
love.
do we see it though?
No, we don't.
So how do we know what happens if we don't know?
But that right there should show you who's being manipulated. We are being manipulated.
Who? How? This
We
is
are.
outrage.
We are people.
I've seen people that I know are very religious. When they saw this, they was like, "This is beyond." Like I'm a religious person. Not me. I'm just talking about them. Like they're Christian or whatever in quotation. And it was like when I saw this, I was flabbergasted. Like how do I go from like that fast? Like I understand your religion and forgiveness, but she just got convicted.
She
She
killed your
literally
brother.
just killed my brother.
Got me fucked up.
I love you.
Right, homie.
I hug you. He wouldn't want you to get arrested. He wouldn't want you in jail.
You know what
That's what the brother said. The brother said, my brother would not want you in jail.
You know what I think happened? I think they got paid off.
I mean, I don't know, man. Like, I forgive me
Paid
for
off,
saying,
don't bring your.
forgive me for saying, you
Paid off,
ain't
don't
read
bring
the
your
story,
people
but
back.
you already saying they got paid off.
That's
Why?
how I feel like they got paid off.
Paid
I
off, don't
guess
bring
you
your
need
people
more on the
back.
story.
I've heard this
Fuck
story
about
before.
pay it off. Money don't
I've
bring your
heard
people
this
back.
before. It doesn't, but a lot of black people can be bought.
Well, we definitely know that. Slavery, that's how we got here.
So we can't. No, I said we can't be bought. Like
You say can be or can
Can
be.
be.
That's what I'm saying. I
Yeah,
said,
that's
I know.
how we
That's how we got here. Slavery.
That's
That's how we got
Sending
here.
us to the homies.
Yeah, that's how we got here. Nah, that's real.
so, I feel like they threw a dollar sign at them, so they couldn't. You know, I'm still pissed about this. I didn't know that story like that. That's crazy. You're
Man,
not even safe in your own home. I'm gonna stay home. Man, I ain't got time to be getting to no shit. You can be eating ice cream at the table and get killed.
Yeah, that's.
We not safe nowhere.
You would get pulled over by the police, be laying hands, face down with your hands out and get killed. As long as you black, you could get killed for any damn
Do you
thing.
feel like we get exterminated?
That's exactly what it is. That's what the police here for anyway. They here to protect them. They here to protect and serve who they supposed to be protecting and serving, but they not. Police was never here for us. That's
But
why I
tell
understand
me
why the
this.
fuck y'all be calling me.
Tell me this. What y'all think? Nah,
Run to the ones that fuck, man.
What y'all think about black cops though? Because
Fuck
I'm
them
saying
too.
like
Fuck them too.
But I'm saying though, do they not?
Nope, fuck them too.
They don't. None of them.
Fuck them. As soon as they put the badge on,
So you don't think none of them are?
No.
fuck them.
All right. What about security
All of them.
guards?
Top flight or just a little less than top flight? Where we going? Medium flight?
We go medium flight. Yeah, medium flight with it.
Fuck the flash.
They got a badge on.
Man,
They got a lot of them got a badge.
Might as well be safety patrol.
They got a badge too.
Exactly. Oh, don't run in the hallway.
You know, it's funny. A lot of people feel that way about security guards with armed security guards and cops.
I'm sorry. Before you even get into that, I'm sorry. I wanted to also bring up the fact that a Tennessee volunteer player was arrested. And in his arrest, he said, "Where I'm from, we shoot at cops." And off that statement, he got kicked off the team.
I'm saying though, bro, we talked about it earlier, man. But you just said he got arrested. I don't know if he just got kicked off for saying what he said, or if he got kicked off for being
He
arrested.
got kicked off for saying what he said, which is why he had to come out with a national apology, apologizing to the police.
I
for
don't
he
think
said.
what he said was wrong, cause he's stating the fact. Where I'm from, we shoot at cops. That's
Maybe he said
where
we. Maybe he said we.
I'm saying. I mean, that's where he's from. The people where I live, that's what we do.
But okay, what somebody said? Where I'm from, we gave.
I mean,
You kind of including yourself into it. If you say
That's
where
to
I'm
be
from,
expected.
they gave. You get what I'm saying? Where I'm from, we shoot cops. So you make it like we do. I do.
I'm saying I'm part of where I grew up from. That's how I took it.
Yeah, that's
I'm
how
part
you
of
take it.
I
So
said-
he should
that's
be
how I
kicked
said.
off the team for that then.
But you talking about people?
Bro, I don't know if that's what he got kicked
People
off.
were looking for you to say something that would kick you off. I think he gave him a reason.
I think also he got arrested. We don't know how good he was. I feel like when you good, no, I'm saying I feel like if you good,
Yeah.
they forgive you on a lot of
Yeah.
things. A lot of things.
But when you're not that good, they try to make an example
Hey,
out of you. So
we don't need that. We don't
Like
need that. We
Kaepernick
don't need
wasn't
that.
that
Nah,
good.
Cap was
He
good.
was good, but he wasn't no
Cap was.
Tom Brady.
What you mean? Cap was
He
good.
wasn't no Tom Brady or Michael. Well, they
Bro,
got
Cap
Vic.
was good,
You're right,
man.
They got Vic like that. And you know, I heard Vic.
Michael Vick got shit on over, man.
No, man, I just read somewhere. No, we ain't talking about Vic right now.
But Cap was good though. Cap was good. Michael Vick was good.
Michael Vick got shit over
They
by
said Michael Vick.
some
I think
dogs.
they said Vic Daddy or something snitched on, like his own people snitched on him.
It was
I
just
don't know. I'm not familiar. I can't speak on it.
by some dog, man. You go do life by the dog, but you kill a black man to get 10 years.
I got a story right here.
Fuck you.
But that's definitely horrible. Where like you say, but again,
Right.
it's protection of the police. It's protection of the white woman.
Can I read it to you?
It ain't like it's us doing it. If it was one of us, you know, put it like this. Even if it was a black cop, you think we would have got 10 years?
He would have got life probably.
Yeah,
Because it would have been black on black crime. Make an example out of the black man. Even
Well,
though you're a
that's
cop,
what-
that's when they show you what you are.
For Michael Vick's case, they said, well, long story short, the only reason Vick did jail time is because there were other NFL players involved in a dogfighting, and he wouldn't tell authorities who they were. They said to this day, Vick still didn't tell,
Hey, no
and after his
snitch.
own cousins ratted him out
Yeah,
to the feds, and his own father.
I don't know about that.
Well, yeah, so I guess it's his own family told that he did it, and I guess it was other guys
That's what the
involved.
story. That was the
Yeah,
story. Yeah,
I guess it's public record. You can look it up.
yeah, that's the story. I
There was
mean,
other guys involved. He didn't tell on nobody. He didn't, he took that time himself, and they made an example of him because he wasn't doing it.
no, he was.
But he was doing. What was he
I mean,
doing?
he had.
No, he wasn't doing it. The house was in his name.
The house was in his
And
name.
cousin was
Yeah,
So
doing
he
it.
probably getting a profit
Dog
off
fighting
of it.
and
He probably
He
getting a profit
knew.
off of it.
He couldn't
You
say
know-
he didn't know.
Exactly.
That was one of the things. He couldn't be like, man.
But he didn't tell.
He didn't tell.
tell.
He didn't tell.
Really?
What's up? I mean, we always talking about. I saw something the other day.
Tekashi
I read.
snitched now.
Hold on. Pause for a second. I saw some. I can't remember what page I saw this on, but it was like Everybody talking about Tekashi 6ix9ine. He's a snitch, right? What?
He was
They
getting
talking about,
exploded.
huh? He's getting what?
Go ahead.
You probably saw the same thing I saw.
Go ahead.
But I might have sent it to you. I don't even remember. But it was like, we always talking about him, but he had real gangsters or real dudes or real N-words around him. So wasn't it their job to make sure they knew who he was. They knew what kind of person he is. So why would you bring him around that situation to be able to snitch on all the stuff that y'all doing, to put out all the stuff y'all doing? If he's a lame, and that's not, when I'm saying lame, I don't mean in a bad way. I'm just saying that's not his forte. Mm-hmm. Why would you bring him around and y'all knowingly know that that's not the type of person he is? So when stuff come up, didn't you expect that he's gonna be the person that he was? Because he wasn't a street person. He wasn't raised like that with you.
A lot of the rappers, they gang affiliated because of the money.
No, we just talking about this person right here though. Like we just talking about 6ix9ine right now.
Well, I'm just saying,
what about the people that brought him in?
He was initiated through his
But
family.
they knew him though.
They did know him, but I mean, they think about it. When he got who called all the shots? The owner of the money, right? So he wanted to come
He
around.
wasn't the one that called the shots though.
He had the most money.
He wasn't the one calling the shots.
Well, what?
He wasn't calling the shots.
Listen, man, all them gang members don't have the money he got. So when he want to come around, he's not gonna say no. You know what I'm saying?
I've read. I guess I read more into it to know, but that's not the case. That wasn't the case. But like I said, when I saw that, I was like, that's a very valid point. Everybody's talking about him being supposedly. I mean, he wasn't the goon that he said he was.
I never believe that shit.
I mean, when he came out, you knew he wasn't who he said he was, what he talked about. But I would say this: it's a lot of rappers that talk that talk. They just haven't been put in a situation where he was.
You chose to get yourself into that life. You should be able to deal with whatever consequences come with it.
That's true.
But again, he
You
wasn't
chose
that
to get
dude,
yourself
though.
into that life.
I agree with you.
Before, what dude you were before that? You chose to get
So hold on,
yourself
tell
into
me
that
this.
life.
So the dudes
You
that
should be able to deal with the
brought
consequences
him
that come with
in,
it.
they don't get no grief for that.
Of course they do. Bitch, watch the snakes in your grass. Keep your grass low enough so you can see the snakes. Bitch, you know what you bringing in, so you know what's around you. But at the same time, you chose to get yourself into that life. You should deal with the consequences that come with it.
All right, so say me. I ain't gonna say us. I ain't putting no bad. No, none of this. A group of dudes is doing some dirt. A dude with money come around. Dude ain't really about that life, but because he the money, y'all gonna bring him around and y'all doing dirt and show him the dirt y'all doing. That's not smart at all.
And then he talking about it.
Why the dude with money in that situation? Why you bring yourself?
Because he looking for credibility. He got the credibility from hanging around with y'all for doing the dirt, but y'all want the money. So I'm saying, like, I agree with what the post said, just to an extent of, listen, if y'all brought him around, yes, he's doing y'all dirty, but at the same time, y'all should have known before y'all start doing stuff around him. And allowing him to, like, both of them was being used. He was being used to get his street credibility, and y'all were being used to get whatever money y'all was getting out of him. So you can't be like y'all. I mean, I didn't say you can't be, but snitching, both snitched on each other.
So you use me, I use you. I'm gonna just go tell.
He's not that dude.
Okay, this is the thing. But he's the only one on trial for it. They basically pin everything on him.
For now. He done be snitching everybody else about to get.
100 other people finna get.
Everybody, yeah.
From Cardi B's to Jim
But you
Jones.
see this other man, and they like, check this out. You tell us what your boy was doing. We gonna give him 15. You only do 2 or 3, and he said no.
You gonna do 15 years? You gonna do 15 months?
He said nah. He said nah, bitch. Give me 7. Well, he could do 7 too.
But you ain't gotta be hard. You can just be loyal. Like
that's my fucking point. It ain't about being hard. About being loyal.
I'm just talking straight up.
Hypothetical.
Now, I think we had this conversation before. Y'all do some stuff. They offer you 70 years. You almost 30. You almost 40. They offering you 70 years. You ain't do it. Hold on. You did not do it, but you were with them when they did it, and you were the only one that got caught. You were the only one that got caught. They telling you 70 years. But hold on, 70 years. But since you say you didn't do it, tell us who did it. We get you out of here too. Hold on, at 2.
And
From
2?
70 to 2. You just tell
You still
it.
gotta do
Still
time
a
though.
snitch.
2 years versus 70.
Still a
You got
snitch.
your kids though.
Still a
So
snitch.
you gonna see your kids through the glasses, or you gonna say what you need to say?
So hold on.
I'm just asking. You ain't do nothing though. You just happen to be there. You know what happened, bro. You gonna do 70 while these dudes going home
I
free?
don't understand why.
I'm saying though.
Okay, how did you get caught?
Why I'm taking my exactly? Why I'm
Yeah,
taking
how
myself to that
did only
situation?
you get caught? Yeah,
You
yeah.
was there.
Okay, that's what
They
it is.
ran faster than you. That's it. Just that
Nobody,
simple.
I'm tripping somebody. Bitch,
No, I'm saying they ran.
Hey,
Hey,
the trip one of their ass, it won't be me.
Well, I mean, firstly, you gotta take that. You
You
go.
gotta
You was
take
there.
Yeah, you
Yes.
got-
Why were you there?
Yeah, no, you was there, but
You knew
already-
you knew what time it was when you pulled up. You
Y'all
knew what time it
ran.
was
so you
when
gonna do the 70 by yourself?
you was there.
You gonna do the 70 by yourself, or do the 2 with your people?
See now, in what aspect? It's bro, like is somebody trying to put me? Are they trying? No, I'm like, are they trying to say it was me? I was the ringleader that
No,
I
they
did.
just-
Are they
they-
saying
they
that?
know.
Or did I just get called for me? Then if I just got called for me, then I got
No,
it.
no,
Will come with
no.
me.
It's on camera.
If somebody trying to tell me,
It's on
man,
camera.
it's
on camera.
that I wasn't doing
No,
shit.
listen.
That's pretty good.
It's on camera. It was 3 of y'all. They got you. Who's
Not
the
doing
other
shit.
2? What the other 2 at?
Nah, but I wasn't doing shit. They got me on camera not doing shit.
They got you being.
They got me on camera not doing
You're not
shit.
gonna get
I'm just saying. I'm just telling you. They, hold
You're
on.
not
Hold,
getting to
now,
it.
mind, this is a horrible.
Yeah, you fucking it up right now.
I'm like,
What I'm saying though, my point
might get
was,
7.
my point. All right, scratch the camera.
Okay.
70,
That's the only way because I ain't gonna sit on camera, bitch.
70 years.
That video on the look.
Yeah, but they see you. They can't see them. They can't see them.
But they see me on camera not doing shit.
Yeah,
But you did right. You're accessory. 70 years.
70 years
That's
for
excessive
accessory?
for
What the fuck is it? Who we killed?
We scratched the camera. Right. We back to scratch
We
the
killed
camera.
Trump? What we did?
We did not. We are not talking
We're
about.
not talking, not at all.
No,
Not
we're
at
not
all.
alleging. No,
Not
none
at all.
of that.
None of that.
Well,
But yeah, 70 years for what the fuck was the
All
accessory?
right, we don't know. Listen, that ain't you're an accessory. You was there 70 years or 2 years. What you doing?
You see, he trying to get you this.
No. I'm saying.
I already broke it down. I'm breaking it down.
That's what I'm saying.
If I
70
was
or 2
down,
years.
I ain't answering this shit.
as long as they ain't trying to say it was me, if I just got caught off my own strip, then I got to do whatever time come with it.
70 years.
Whatever time come with that, I got caught off my own
So-
strip. Now, if it's somebody, if I wasn't doing shit and they trying to pin that shit on me, that's a different story. Hell no, man, it was blah, 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 and this how it happened, and they go to camp. You feel me? Because, bitch, I'm not finna do your time.
So
That's a different
basically, he said
story.
he'll tell on them if they trying to tell on him.
I'm gonna not get, yeah, bitch, I ain't finna let you pin this shit on me. I said, come on now. Bitch, I was just there. You see me on camera, sitting over here talking about la, la, la. Man, how you finna pin it on me? That's all I'm saying.
All right, so y'all know. What the
So
6 9
what
stuff?
would
Right?
you do?
Me?
Yeah.
2 years. You're
No, it's a caution, boy. The rainbow dreads on them, bitch.
no kidding.
Oh, man.
70 years?
But you took yourself to that
Hold on,
situation.
I'm saying.
Even though you knew what was going down when you took yourself to that situation, bro. If ain't nobody trying to pin that shit on you, you just got caught.
Bro, if
You
I ain't
gotta
do
eat
it,
that.
if I ain't do it though, if I'm just there,
Nobody's trying to pin this shit on you. They didn't say you did it.
What were you gaining?
The people you was with ain't saying you did it. The police just caught you.
What were you
You
gaining?
gotta
I
eat
was
that.
slow as one. I was
Would
slow
you
as
get
one.
money?
You gotta
was
eat
there or
that.
something? Like, were you getting a cut or something?
We would have got a cut. They got,
No, you
and they
gonna
got a
If you gonna get a cut,
Yo,
and then you there,
give
you
my
gotta
cut to
take
my
that time.
family. You gotta eat that, bro.
70
gotta eat that.
years.
Give my cut to my family.
That's
You
life.
gotta eat.
Bro, you should
Give my cut to my
You should've been
family.
there.
You gotta eat that.
Think about it. You was gonna get a cut from whatever they did. You was just there.
You
Right?
getting paid.
They doing all the hard stuff. You just there. You getting paid.
No, come
so you
on.
tell me if you get
There.
caught, you gonna snitch on
I
everybody?
wasn't carrying the
You
bag.
there, you supposed to be there as the lookout. The
Alright.
lookout got caught.
They got the bag. I got a bag. I got a
The lookout
bag.
got
All
caught.
that-
I got a bag. I got a bag.
I'm not there unless I'm just that's the only reason I'm there because I know a bag coming.
You know what I'm saying? I got a bag. They ran with a bag. I got a bag.
Oh, they threw you a bag on the way out. Okay, so now you ready to fuck
Yeah,
them.
you
70
Yeah.
years. You doing
You
70?
gotta do them 70. You ain't
got
making
to.
it no better.
You don't have to.
No, you really don't got to.
They give it
But-
a 2.
I ain't gonna lie. They say that too. At 70, you like.
Nah, it's a different story if you running out with the bag, you get caught, and then the whole 3 of them got caught up to it, whatever. They trying to say, well, nah, Irvin was the
Nah,
mastermind.
that's
Irvin
different.
did it.
Nah,
That's different.
Yeah, that's different.
70 years because
I'm
you
talking
was
about
there.
I'm talking about they stay free. Free
You
and
was
clear.
there though, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, hold on. Free and clear though.
Did you
How
go
would
into the
you
job? Did you go
How
into
would you
this
feel?
situation knowing what the job was?
How would you feel if you did some of that? And
Did you
somebody
go into
got
the
caught?
situation knowing what
You
the
gotta
job
be
was?
free.
I did.
You gotta eat them 70, bro. You got not like he was finna say if it was on the shoes on the other foot, he was one of the 3 that got away.
Yeah, how would you feel? They're gonna
How would you feel somebody
with your kids
pull you in
on
that
Sunday
shit?
and the cops come from such and such.
Well, first off, let's reiterate. You know I ain't doing no shit like that.
Straight up, none of us
So
are.
that ain't even.
Ain't none of us aiming to do no shit like that. But I'm just saying.
Mind frame. But
I'm just saying the way you breaking it down. If you were an accessory in that matter and you get caught, nobody told on you. You just got caught because you was there. You got to do that time. If you an accessory in that matter and they try to pin that shit on you, that's a different story. To fight yourself and get yourself out of that situation.
I guess
fight for yourself and get yourself out of that situation.
My question was, is it worth, or I didn't say loyalty, but you 70 years in to be loyal to people that is freely.
I mean, as long as your family get that cut, they was loyal.
Yeah,
They did what they were supposed to do.
Fuck that.
The family wasn't there, so what
No,
you gonna hold that? Hold that for me for 70 years.
That's my commissary.
Hold that
You
for
gonna
me.
come out? You gonna come out at 100 years old if you lucky?
Commissary, you straight.
Huh?
Commissary, you man. Jail preserves them motherfuckers. They come out fresher than these, man. We out here
You
working
gonna
hard.
come out
and
at
stressing
100?
this
What
shit.
fresh you gonna be?
Yeah, fresh. You might not be. You
100
might not be
in jail is like
you might be
70.
You might be getting jumped every day.
It's the new 70, man.
You might be getting
You might
jumped every
be.
day.
Or you might just be in that bitch chilling for the next 70 years.
I don't know about
With 3
chilling.
hots in the cot.
Shit, it's literally a cop.
There's plenty of motherfuckers in there that don't have nothing to worry about.
But they don't have our work, but they got work.
So you think they gonna put Amber Geiger in G-Pop?
Nah, she gonna be.
I know you seen the meme where they had her name over the cell, so she won't go to the wrong cell.
That's funny. She ain't got no gun in there though, so she ain't got nothing to worry about. But you think G-Pop, she ain't going to no general
All right, well, tell me this. Let's
She gonna be somewhere where she can do her 10 years in peace. That way it's not
Ain't-
even
ain't
10,
gonna
it
be
get
no
broke
10
down
years,
to 5 to 7,
Yeah,
and she get to take
probably
her
3 to
ass.
5.
I think she gonna do. I don't even think. I think she gonna do 3.
Probably 3 to 5.
Whatever it is, 3 to
I think she gonna
5,
do 3.
whatever it is, they gonna put her somewhere where she can get her time served in without having to worry about anybody messing with her, adding to her time.
She'll do 3. I say no more than 3. I feel like
And
once
then when she get out, the judge will hug her again. I'm sorry.
once the outrage die down,
Did you shoot somebody when you see
Once
me?
the- once the
Once she out of the media spotlight,
Yeah,
yeah,
she
man.
do it.
It's gonna be 3 years. They gonna be letting her ass out. You be like, damn, it's 10 years
They
already.
said, let it die down. Let it die down.
She
It's
gonna
hot out
do 3
here.
When
years.
she come out, she gonna
Maybe
have
2
money.
years
She gonna have.
probation.
I bet her life. If a black person in that same situation, when they come out, their life will be ruined.
Put it like this: she gonna do 3 years, 2 years probation, get a book deal, movie deal,
Exactly.
and be straight for
Exactly, for the rest of her life. Her people gonna take care of her.
It must be nice to be white.
Huh? I ain't say that one more time.
It must be nice to be white.
I don't think they heard you.
That's that honky privilege, bro.
But I mean, listen, it's definitely a blessing being black. That's for sure.
I agree with that.
To an extent.
Well, that's what
all
you
the way.
said.
Nah, I said to an extent.
No, that's
I
what
love
you
it
said.
all the
Make
way,
sure you
baby.
said. Irv said it's a blessing to be black.
All the way, baby.
All the way. So go ahead. What you saying?
Yeah, okay.
Listen, I'm black and proud. I'm
That's
happy.
like having a good heart.
I love this melanin radiation.
Good heart is a blessing and a
Having a
curse.
good heart is a curse and a
It
blessing.
is a gift and a curse.
It is. It can
A
be.
gift and a curse, yeah.
It can
So
be.
being black is a gift and a curse at the same time. That's how I feel.
Interesting. I mean, that's it. You entitled to your
Yeah,
opinion.
we have a target on our head just for being who we are. There's nothing we can do to change our skins. We didn't do nothing to anyone. It's just because of what you are capable of doing and being. You have a target. So that's just my opinion on it.
Nah, you entitled to it, man.
I think we're the only race that tries to. Like, we have a lot of abortions, and because we feel like we can't afford to have kids when other cultures are like trying to multiply. You know what I'm saying? That's it on that one.
Well, go ahead. That's all I had. I know you usually have something.
That's funny because they trying to do the whole abortion thing, so that the white women won't be getting abortions and having babies because they're popular. They what's the word I'm looking for? Reproduce like damn, what's the word?
I don't know what you're trying to catch. What you were trying to say.
The DNA.
No,
they have the weakest DNA.
Not that too, but that's not what I'm saying. Like they don't have a lot of kids, bro. You feel what I'm saying? So that's why
We're
they're trying to keep them
population.
from them. Exactly. They're trying to keep their population strong. So they're trying to keep them from aborting the
I
kids and
think
shit to that nature.
white people are more sterile, the most sterile culture, or ethnic, whatever you want to say. They're more
That's
sterile.
what-
I just know they
funny
wait
is-
longer to have their
That's
kids.
what I
They
was-
be
I
in
was
their
just
like
about to say
30s
that.
and
Yeah,
40s
I was
before
about
they
to
start
say
having their children, which is not a bad idea. You feel me? That builds up your money, your
That's
assets, and
culture
things of that
upbringing.
nature.
They got other
But,
shit to worry about. Just having sex. Black kids don't. We don't have other shit before.
Well, that's generalization though. I don't think that's.
We generalize white people. Every white person.
Yeah,
don't-
but I mean,
we just generalize.
All the
them.
homies I know. No,
Yeah, but you still generalize them saying they wait. You know, every
well,
white
I guess
person don't-
with us, I do take a little bit more, because I don't want that narrative to be like somebody might hear this or might think that that's true. That's their opinion. Like that's a generalization.
I don't know.
All black people do not high. What's it? Let's say high sex. I'm not saying high sex. Over sex. Like it's all about sex. At 13, 14, 15 years old. That's 13, 14, 15, not 18. 13, 14, 15.
peer
years old.
pressure.
Yeah,
So-
a lot of that be peer pressure. To have sex.
But that goes on both ends. It's not just black. It's white. It's Hispanic. It's
White kids pop up pregnant that young as well.
I mean, what
Black
you said? I
kids.
know you. I mean,
They got
I look
16
for-
and pregnant on MTV.
I
for
can't
a
wait to
real-
show my kids that when they get a little older. Was it 16 and pregnant? Is that what it is?
Mhm.
I want them to see this stuff.
You got two boys though.
That's why I want them to see this. If y'all don't strap up or wait, y'all gonna be messing around with. Y'all gonna have to deal with this kind of situation at a young
Let
age.
me ask you this question: if you see one of your boys being a deadbeat, how would that affect
They
you?
won't. It won't be.
How?
Because they won't be. I didn't say I didn't raise them that way, but I want to see that.
My
Yeah,
dad
as
wasn't-
they are right now.
My dad wasn't raised that way.
But I'm saying, but as I see them now, they're too nourishing and too caring to do something like that. Like I feel like and plus they've grown up in a family environment on all aspects. Like even the people around me
Mm-hmm.
are they have family background, so it's not like
Hypothetically speaking, though,
I just don't see it.
Well,
I mean, I can't see it even hypothetically.
what would be your approach? Because it's a possibility.
I mean, everything is a possibility,
Exactly, that's
but I
all
just
I know.
don't. I can't see that. That's like saying to me like I didn't have my father. I say mostly left my life at about 10, 11. But that doesn't mean that I'm gonna look at my kids and be like, all right, around 10, 11, I'm gonna be gone.
I'm going.
You know what I'm saying? So
My dad did it.
yeah, so that's what I'm saying. Like I don't see that. Plus, I feel like what you saw growing up is something you try to emulate for the most part, like stuff that's around you. They see me and my wife. They see her grandparents. They see Green and his wife. They see Roy and his wife. They see you and my they see couples. They see them with their children. Like I feel like that's something that they know that's the process. And I tell my son all the time, like, listen, what you doing right now to me, you gonna really have kids too, and you got to deal with it. I'm gonna see how you deal with it. And I say, you might have kids, you might not, but you gonna have to be on your own. I'm gonna see how you deal with certain stuff. So
I feel like most men who have the dad and mom in the home, they don't yearn for that when they get older, but they experience that.
my son already told me they want kids.
I'm saying most of the, in my opinion, most of the ones who come from the broken home, they look for that family to make because they didn't have one growing up.
I mean, that's subjective. I get you. That's some. I won't say all, but I can see that. I can see that being a thing of I didn't have it, so I want it,
Right.
and then vice versa. Where man, I always have people around me. I just want to be by myself.
Right, or they just have kids, and I know a lot of guys like that who have their mom and daddy, and they just have kids and don't, you know what I'm saying? They're not there. It's not a priority to be in the house with the kid. So I saw both sides of it.
No, I get you. I had a trying to remember what it was, but because I figured you had a thing, but it's cool. I think of it. Shout out to what the fudge is that?
Read the caption, man.
Gotta read that definitely. 'Cause, oh,
He
okay,
got the time on that.
okay, okay. That definitely threw me off. I was like, what? The what? Take
That's
the what?
hilarious.
Leave the what? No, you can't leave that. Listen.
Put
So-
the time on that bitch. Business as
That's
usual,
definitely-
baby. Interview time.
Shout out to Jay King.
Yeah.
The comedy show open mic
Oh,
comedy
man.
show had got postponed.
I was hilarious. Y'all missed it. Oh,
Well,
we got posted.
It was postponed, so we still gonna do. We ain't get to do it yet, but as soon as it pop up, we definitely gonna let y'all know. Still gonna go down. Green said he's still about to touch the mic, hit the flow, let him know what he do. I definitely thought I had something else. Can't remember right now.
I got something else, man. I can't fucking believe you can't even testify against the police without having to worry about these motherfuckers coming back to kill you, bro. That's fucking ridiculous.
Who got killed by the police? I mean, we
Yeah,
don't
bro.
know, but you think that's what it was? They said it was a silver SUV. Silver SUV running from the scene. Ambush as soon as he got out of his car.
Come on, man.
I don't know, man. I mean, I can believe it. It's horrible. Like, the timing is horrible.
Bro, like they showing you shut the fuck up.
Yeah, but I'm saying, like,
But-
they literally know she did it. It wasn't even like a thing of, okay, she's innocent, we got her. Like, she killed the dude. Like killed the dude. It wasn't even like a, accident. Man, I don't even think that was an accident. Now tell me this. You read the story. Now, at one point, I don't know if this is true or not. Like, they put out so much stuff. Were they in a relationship?
Bro, then from jump, that's what I was thinking, dog. Like, it just don't make no sense to me how she get in his apartment. Why would you have your apartment open that time of night? That was one of the things I was thinking, that they probably had to have some kind of relationship going on, dog.
Well, that's what threw me off too a little bit, because the brother was like, "My brother loved you. My brother loved you." So that's why I was
So they
like,
had to be. They had to have some kind of relationship, bro. It had to be. But it's still the fact that this man testified doing something that he felt was right. And he lost his life less than 2 days
after she was convicted. Yeah.
after conviction.
You know, that's another thing too on the media that I really don't like. The person that just got killed, they start looking for stuff about him and not the person, not the killer.
Exactly.
They find all the
Only when you
bad
black they do that
pictures.
though. Only when you black.
Because
They try
he
to pull
smoked
up
weed.
They try to make your
He
past
just got killed. With him
Well,
smoking weed had no nothing to do with
nothing to
it.
do with him getting
Think about it,
killed,
when you
eating
want-
ice cream at his
If you
crib.
want to exterminate a race, what's the first thing you do? You discredit them. You make up all kind of things.
Assassinate his character.
Yeah, you assassinate the character. So when he pops up dead, oh, it's not that bad because he was this kind of person.
But he wasn't one of those people.
Yeah, it doesn't matter, but they're gonna put that out anyways.
That's
We
why
know
they
that,
had to
but-
bring up the
but
weed.
whites and the Jews will say, "Oh, he
Oh,
probably was a thug because he smoked weed."
He's an accountant.
It doesn't matter. We know that.
I mean, it matters.
Listen,
Because had it been a different race when it happened, that would have led the
they'd
thing.
have put up a picture with him being an accountant, camera smiling, with all what you know. So they'd have put up that, but
He was at the church.
yeah, they'd have put that up. But I'm saying, like, when you're black, any little thing they can find you, they're gonna put that to discredit you. So when him being dead is not okay, it's not that bad because he was a bad person. That's why. So that's what they do to all of us. So when any one of us come up dead, they put the worst picture that they can find because they can
They
say,
trying to
Well, that's what I'm
paint
taking
you-
they'll find
pictures as
something.
is
They'll
now.
find something when y'all was 17, like put your middle
trying to
fingers
paint
up.
you out to
because
be
they
the
say-
worst person as possible.
Exactly. So now,
So they can assassinate your character, so
So
that way when they get to the
it's
trial,
not that
easier to-
bad.
Exactly.
like, oh,
It's easier to prosecute.
he's dead, but it's not that bad. You know,
Especially
he
if
was
you
a bad
got
person.
how many on your jury gonna be white? Probably the majority of their.
And they were saying most of the things that start going.
So if you can paint out a scary
They
picture
don't-
of a black man
it's
to an
random.
all-white jury,
It's a
It
random.
is random, but
Have you ever gone?
jury selection.
Yeah.
all right. Well, I wanna go
Have
to
you
that
ever
shit.
gone ever?
Yeah, man. First,
They pay you. They pay you.
yeah,
I've never gone.
They don't pay you what your job will be paying you.
Well,
Like,
then I ain't going.
I feel like they pay like $10 an hour if
some
they
shit like
keep
that.
me.
You know, if they
How?
decide to keep
I've
you.
never had to go. They give me the thing where you got to call the night before, and I never. They was like, yeah, you're not.
I had
selected.
that one too. Then I had one where I had to actually show up. And I walked in. As soon as I walked in, I was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna be on this jury." The only nigga in there, bro. The only
They
black
needed you.
man in the courtroom.
They
The
needed
whole
you.
fucking jury was white, and it was a black man on trial.
Yeah, they needed you.
Before we went
What?
to, they kept me. Yeah, they kept me. Like I was like the second name they
So
called.
I got lose to be.
So
Oh,
Nah,
Before
usually
that,
your job will pay you too.
yeah,
Normally
you
your
get paid
job-
for the day.
Yeah, your
You
job.
have to
will pay.
use a sick day, so it's
Yeah,
probably.
your job. will
But
pay.
anyway, yeah. So they
Yeah,
was
you
in there.
won't-
They had them kicked us or whatever, and we were in there. I already had them in my. Made up in my mind, bitch. I ain't give a fuck what he did. He was innocent. Give a fuck what he did. This before I even do what he came wrong going on. He innocent. Me, he ain't doing so good. We go into the courtroom to find out what's going on or whatever. They're like, police officer, BSO officer such and such saw him. Oh shit, man. The police saw him do it? Okay,
What's the credibility of the cop?
Yeah, exactly. So then after that, we went back in the room and came back and it was like, oh, he reached the plea deal.
So y'all ain't really have to do too much. Y'all,
Gave us some little bullshit ass certificate, let us go to the crib.
Yeah, I never had to do it. I want to go. You know what's funny? I used to do teen court when I was in high school. You had to do teen court.
They done sent me a couple since then. They ain't going back to that shit.
So we did teen court in high school for volunteer hours because I don't know about y'all, but we had to do volunteer hours to graduate. Had a certain amount of hours.
No, we ain't had that yet.
Y'all didn't have that? Y'all didn't have that?
Had to.
We had to.
I had it.
Yeah, we had to.
We had 40 hours, right? Something like that.
I don't remember how many, but
40 hours.
That was the year after we graduated. I graduated. I remember them starting.
We was in Nova, so
I don't know.
yeah, we got I got a special court because I did so many hours.
Yeah, I still got my diplomas.
So, but nah, we used to do it. It was like people with like juveniles would do stuff, and they would come to us, and we'd have one person that would sit with an attorney. The attorney would be the judge, and we'd have one person would play the prosecutor, one person would play the defendant, and we'd go through trial, and we'd have to decide if they're guilty or innocent, and what. Most of the people were guilty. We had to figure out what penalty they get. They'd be like certain amount of community service hours. That's usually what it would be based on whatever crime that they did. That's the most jury duty or jury type stuff I've actually ever done. But I figured controversy would have some relationship wise, but I guess not today. Oh, I know it was something. You had Al Green. This is something he put up on Facebook. I think he was talking about having stuff in your phone. If you're asking ladies, if your dude has what kind of videos in the phone? Twerking videos on your phone. Is that inappropriate?
If she didn't want to do it.
If she don't send you twerking, well, I don't think
She
she
don't-
need.
no,
she
she
don't. Why she need to send you twerk? She should twerk for you at the house. I don't know.
I said if she don't want to twerk for you at the house or, send you videos or whatever, is it wrong to have it on your phone?
No.
Hey,
Why would it be wrong to have it in your phone? It's a video. And as long as it's a female ain't send it to you personally, I don't see what the problem is. I mean, I just say dumb shit all the time. Some shit I want to see, some shit I don't want to see.
Definitely some stuff you don't want to see.
Well, I'm just saying, like, if she
But,
don't want to twerk for you at home and she don't send you
I don't think it should be a if you don't. Like I think that's where
some
it's
girls
kinda
don't do that. Some girls don't want to twerk. Some girls don't want
Yeah,
to
but
do that.
some dudes might even want that though. Some dudes might even want that.
You said might not want that? I'm saying if you do want that and she don't want to send it to you, then if that's something that
So
you
you're gonna
enjoy
aggressively look for twerking videos to put on your
seeing,
phone?
are you fucking anybody? Are you cheating on her? You're not cheating. You're just looking at videos.
Yeah, I'm saying though. Like, I don't know. I guess it's not a big deal to me just because we send videos. We get videos like we amongst our group of friends. So it's not even. But it's not stuff like that. It's just stuff that I think is funny. Like we send funny. It might be a twerk video or something like that. Oh, that's crazy. Oh, that's wild. But I don't think it's like what Green said. If it's from somebody like trying to get at you, I think that's inappropriate.
That's different.
But if it's like if Green sent me a video and it's somebody twerking, I'm like, that's crazy. And then keep it moving. If not, if a female friend of mine send me a twerk video
Of herself.
of herself, my damn that's crazy might be a little different. Cause I'd be like, delete, delete ASAP.
Damn, why did you?
Not
Damn.
really.
No, not like
Podcast over.
Not like mother. I'm talking like mom. Yeah.
There's no cleaning that up.
I got that. No, I got what he was saying.
You know what I'm saying?
He was like, Mom, damn, Mom. I didn't know you had them cakes like that, Mom.
Where we at?
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright. He redeemed himself, I guess.
Well, we said mother. Like, that's disgusting.
Yeah, you be killing them.
Yeah. You see how I could take that though. You like, damn,
why would you take that?
yeah,
that?
like, what you mean? How else am I supposed to?
You can only take stuff how you receive in your mind.
No,
If
because
your-
that first
if your
thing,
mind is on
because
that
I don't
level-
talk to women. What up, mom?
I know
Because
you-
that's how I talk to my mother. What you mean? Why would I don't. I,
He thought about his mother.
that's
Yeah.
exactly. I don't talk to women like that. I don't be like, hey, mom. To women, like I usually talk to them by their name. What up, queen, or something like
I
that.
don't call the girl a queen.
All right, well, you don't.
Yeah, I don't think if I especially don't know them. Like, hey, queen.
Yeah, but it's a sign of respect. I respect you like that.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't.
It's not really my turn like that.
Yeah, it's fine. Ma isn't my turn. Ma is my mother. I don't. So that's why when you said that, I was like, whoa, what the?
You just disgusting.
I mean, you're 27. I'm 38. So I mean, with your terms and my terms is definitely. And my, people I'm around. That's just not like. But it's cool though. Not a bad thing. Not a bad thing at all. El Green, how your team doing?
Which one? Them Gators balling, boy. That's what we talking about.
No, I was talking about football or NFL. But y'all ready for basketball?
Ready for the basketball season to kick off. The Magic look like they're gonna be decent this year.
About to wrap up.
Go Gators.
Oh yeah, we was talking about that too. But once we get out of here, I did watch a couple of those battle rap videos you sent.
Boy.
Which one you saw?
Um,
You remember the
which
name?
one did I see? I saw.
Everyone I sent you a classic, so if you don't like those,
Yeah,
you're
definitely
gonna like
not classic. I guess it was so slow for me.
What?
Like the dude, it was a black dude
Give me the
versus a
name.
white dude. I can't remember.
Oh, that was Tay-Rock versus Sharon.
It's just like
That was for Green, but those were good battles though.
I mean, like I said, it just felt slow to me. I mean, teach his own. It's just like because it was like they'd say stuff and then he'd repeat it again.
Cause the crowd.
Yeah, but the crowd to me wasn't really.
That means you don't understand.
And then the white, that's what I'm saying. You can't say that mean I don't understand. I don't understand.
Yeah, you don't.
I don't understand.
Like,
Like
you
it's just not my
The
thing.
rappers don't even want to stop, but when they say a line in the crowd,
Yeah, but even the white guy, he kept saying like he was just slow with it. Like, I was-
Sharon?
he was slow.
Who else
The
did you
video
watch?
you sent me,
Who
I
else did you
mean,
watch?
and then the other guys, there was two black dudes,
Who?
two heavy-set black dudes that I watched.
21-year-old man gets 10 days in jail after oversleeping for jury duty. And on probation.
I mean, that's probably what got him though.
Was it the one I sent to your personal page?
No,
Probation.
you got
WhatsApp?
put on
No,
probation.
you sent it to the group, huh?
You got put on probation after oversleeping for
After, I
jury
thought he was on probation. That's why he got the 10 days. Oh, damn. He's
Yeah,
a black man, though, right?
If you don't like those,
I guess I thought with the way you were saying the production of the way people be watching this.
you
I'm
watch
thinking.
every
I
battle.
just said I just told you I said I watched a few. I didn't say I watched all of them. I don't have time for that. Listen, what I did say is
10 days
didn't
in jail.
seem like
everybody else.
it was
Red
very-
versus Av. You watch. You just like Old Red versus
the
Av.
first two, whatever you
Oh
said.
my god, those.
Can I finish my my breakdown?
Go ahead.
Those two was a little bit better,
Hey,
but it just wasn't my cup of tea. It's just not my cup of
do
tea.
you understand what they're saying?
To an extent, but
That's
it's just,
why.
everybody's so aggressive. Why do you gotta be so
It's
aggressive?
battle rap.
Yeah, but I mean, I'm not aggressive like that.
It's boxing. It's like boxing for rappers.
But it's like we know that like the first guy with the white guy, everything about guns.
He's the Gunbar King.
I
That's
just, I don't
Tay-Rock.
know, it just wasn't my thing. Like mind you, I listen more R&B than rap anyway.
So you're a soft, passive dude.
Soft, passive, no.
No, not soft. You know.
That's
like,
what you just said though. So I just
You
said
know what
soft,
I mean?
yes.
Come
Passive,
on. Like yeah, more so of passive. Passive don't mean soft.
no. No, I'm saying I'm not passive.
You say you don't like the aggressiveness. If you're not
No,
aggressive,
the way he was aggressive, I just don't understand. Like, I feel like if y'all are battling, why they gotta be so aggressive? Like, give me some witty lines, say something cool or say something nice. Why it gotta be, I'll beat you in the head till your face fall off? Like, what the? I mean, I don't think they said something like that, but
so
it's
you
just
know
like,
you were probably like Charlie Clips, or you were like Charlie Clips. Like you like guys who funny.
no, I'm just saying. Like,
You got
just-
some guys who joke around. Like Sirius Jones jokes a lot. Mav Hoffa, he the one who punch people.
I'm saying, just like I need more than just you want to fight me. Oh, I'm the hardest.
Hollow down. I mean, battle rap is that's the core of battle rap though.
I'm not familiar.
You might think these guys are finna fight, but at the end they shake hands.
I don't want to see that.
Like Tay Rock and Sharon, like he was saying, crack of this, crack of that, but they shook hands up. Like nobody wants to literally kill each other. It's a sport.
I don't want to see that. That's not my cup of tea.
Did you watch the 2-on-2?
I don't know. I'm not familiar.
Sue Surf and Tay Rock versus K-Shine DNA. Gun Towers versus NWX. I sent you that one too. That one got cut short because they were about to fight so they ended that battle. But they had a second one. I sent you Hollow the Down versus Tay Rock, which is a classic. I watched that battle at least 5-6 times. That's one of the best battles of the year. Both of them, bro. I don't know. It's crazy. Only way you won't like it if you just really can't understand what they're saying. If the bars go over your head, then it's like
I got it, but like I said, I guess the way it was set up, it seemed like like I said, a couple of the guys would be speaking, and like they lost train of thought, or it was like he was stumbling, or I don't know, it just wasn't smooth and fluid.
Cool. Everybody I sent you wasn't like that.
No, man. No.
Nobody I sent you was like that.
No, man. The first two with the white guy and the black guy definitely was not.
Nobody
like
stumbled in that battle.
Listen, you watch this,
Yes.
and I'm a layman. In my opinion, I'm just telling you my opinion. That's all. So don't tell me no. In my opinion, how I looked at it, they were stumbling over stuff.
Really?
I don't know what you want me to tell
What
you.
you watching?
Bro, listen.
If you read the reviews, you will see it in the reviews. Nobody stumbled in that battle.
Right,
That was a
listen.
clean battle.
To you. That's your opinion. You're entitled to it.
But you're not a battle rap fan.
I just told you that.
That's like somebody who watches wrestling and you're not a fan. You just watch it like, oh, I mean, it's not for. I guess it's not your cup of tea.
I said that. It's not my cup of tea, man.
I'm sitting here thinking like, how it's not your cup of tea? You like lyrics. You like lyrics.
But I'm saying it's just like that. Just wasn't.
Bars. You like
They
bars.
I felt like they kept saying the same stuff over and over.
That's crazy, man.
I'm saying that's just how I took it.
I think you have to get somebody who you relate to. Like you can. Everybody have their favorites. You know what I'm saying? Like you.
I mean, the white guy was cool. It was just so slow, man. I'm like, bro, say something.
And Sharon was probably one of the wittiest guys out.
I'm saying he had some bars. He said some stuff. I was like, okay, that's good. I mean, I remember like, God, that's funny. But then I was like, okay, what's next?
Okay, Pat Stay might be for you then. Pat Stay is funny as hell.
I ain't like I said, I didn't have time to listen to everything. I got a lot of
He's
stuff
one of the
listening
big
to.
names.
So.
Pat Stay, Charlie Clips. I think you're like those guys. Every night, everything's not a gun line. Like Pat Stay is PAT Stay. He's funny as hell. Like he's one of the funniest battle rappers. I think you're like that.
Can't believe I'm talking about battle rap. Definitely not in the battle
I
rap.
think that's
So
battle rap.
now I could talk about. Well, I don't know their names, but I could say Mom Spaghetti. I could definitely stop.
That's not.
I'm
That's
saying
old school
that's
battle rap.
the most I know about battle rap.
That's the era Cassidy came from.
And Proof. I know
Cassidy's
Proof.
battling tomorrow.
I know Proof. I know Mom Spaghetti.
That's a battle rapper.
No,
That's Eminem.
man,
Oh,
that's
wait,
Eminem.
this guy
That's
here,
all-
like,
That's
He
all
rapping.
that's all I know.
Cassidy is battling Arsenal tomorrow. Like that's gonna be a big battle.
I guess.
They battle Shotgun Suge versus JC, DNA versus Bill Collector.
His name is Bill Collector.
Bill Collector, that's his battle rap name. And you got K-Shine versus Reed. I think Reed Dawes. And Reed Dawes and Cassidy are big in Philly, so it's gonna be big. Look, I'm saying these names like you know, but other than that, man, that's it, man. I'm disappointed.
You disappointed?
Yeah, disappointed.
Who?
I'll probably have to watch the battle with you and narrate.
No, it's I understood what was going on. I just wasn't entertained.
Yeah, that's a first. I remember the first battle I saw was Arsenal versus Shadi Horror, and I was hooked since then. I was like 2012 maybe, 2011. I was hooked.
No, I got you. I mean, hey.
Yeah, like I was hooked from then.
I mean, like I said, teach his own, man. That's why so much stuff on YouTube and so much different podcasts. It's not for everybody. It's just different music.
I like an aggressive.
It's
section.
definitely stuff for everybody. It's not everything isn't for everybody.
It is. That's true. Different
So,
genres. Like I don't care much for the guys who be talking so yeah I got the dope, sell dope. No, I don't really care for that because I'm dope is not my thing. It's hustling. I'm not a hustler, street hustler, so that doesn't really appease me like that. But somebody talking about like
I hear aggressive gun bars and nice witty lines. Like, oh, that was tight. Like how he came up with that bar, that scheme like that. Like so. But that's it, man. We'll talk about that another day.
No, I got you. I see. I meant to tell you that I did listen to a couple of them while I was at work.
Obviously, Green did.
Yeah, I'm gonna get back to you on that.
I tried because I figured you was gonna ask. So I was like, let me just.
I ain't checking my tail. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Once you gotta check out Tay Rock and Hollow Down. The first one I sent you. Check that out. One.
Tay Rock and Hollow.
Tay Rock. I think I just in the channel by WhatsApp. So
Yeah, I know where they're at.
Yeah.
I just ain't had the time.
If you look at that one,
Okay.
you know.
You
Which
think
one
I-
is
no,
Tay
I'm
Rock's the
looking
first
at
one?
shit. I'm gonna check it
Tay
out.
Rock with Hollow. That's the best.
That's the white dude.
No.
That's the first one that you
Hollow
said.
Down is probably one of the best. Hollow Down and Tay Rock. Tay Rock headlines in URL. URL is the ultimate rap league. So that's the best battle rap league. It's different leagues, but URL is the best one. That's the highest paid one too. So all the top tier guys are there. So when you got Tay Rock is the face of URL and Hollow Down is the vet. He's one of the vets. He's probably one of the best vets.
Well, I knew I had one more question for you. Hold on. I know it was one more thing I wanted to ask you. Since you're talking music, and I don't really want to go too in depth, but is there like you be in the gym. What's like a song that gets you hyped to do stuff? Like no matter what, when this song come on, you be like, yeah, this the one right here. I mean, it's like you might be you on your last set. You don't need that.
6ix9ine.
You want to snitch or something?
Real shit. This Billy. The song he got Billy Gummo.
Man, you finna make me go through my playlist, boy.
Huh?
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
Billy Gummo. I think he got two other songs. Two other songs, but he got a few songs that gave me hype. I'm just like 4 of the songs. Billy, what's the song? Billy Gummo. I'm also robbing nigga shit. I don't know. It's like his voice. He has a good as far as delivery on his type of music. So I don't really pay attention to what he says because I know it's not him, but it sounds good.
Man, that Blasphemy go hard. That America go hard.
Trick Daddy.
Yeah.
So, yeah. I'm just saying as far as current, but I don't listen to music when I work out.
Excuse me.
I don't listen to music when I work out.
What do you have playing off your phone when you work out?
Nah,
I've heard Meek Mill. I've
That's
heard.
why your workout be so slow right now.
The last time we were in the gym, maybe
How?
on your phone because you don't wear headphones. I don't know
Yeah, I
why.
have a battle rap going.
All right, man. I guess I didn't hear Meek Mill playing, but I know I heard Meek Mill playing.
Can't take a nigga out of the ghetto, be judged.
Yeah, I like to see stuff when I work out. Music doesn't really do it for me like that. I like to see stuff like battle rap gives me hype. I'm like, ooh, bro, you just said it? Like that's that. Like battle rap gives you that bar and it gives you the action behind it. Like some dudes say, I hold a chopper and then like the way they act it out sometimes makes the bar hit hard. Y'all don't understand.
I mean, like I said, that's your cup of tea, so of course that's going to excite you. That's definitely not what I'm into, so it doesn't do anything.
Like that nigga Tay Rock said, y'all see if y'all watch the battle, he say, like, look, he said, grab you by your neck, you get another cut. He was like, this, he's like, look, the seatbelt don't work, I'm trying to buckle up. Like, that shit was hard.
Yeah, too. I mean, that's cool.
You get it?
I like that. Aquemini, and I also like that. Oh, no, they don't listen.
Yeah, I'm like,
I see your metaphor.
you like that? I'm gonna do it. Oh, you like that? Nah, y'all gotta see that shit, man.
Alright, I'm gonna tell you, but by the next time we get to the podcast, I'll be done checked out
Tay Rock.
Tay Rock.
And Hollywood or Don.
Alright.
So for me, I got a playlist. I
Frank
probably,
Frank Ocean, damn. What is it, Frank Ocean?
No. I mean, I don't listen to R&B to get hype. I mean, I listen to R&B to just that's the kind of music I like. And
R&B.
Nah,
I listen to
R&B
R&B. I listen to R&B
gets
workout though.
But what you said?
I listen to 90s R&B though. That Tyrese and
I listen to all that
Tank.
too, but
Cisco.
let me see. I listen. I got the few songs I do listen to on a regular. Is that Go Hard, by Jay-Z with Kanye West, T-Pain. I think that might be Kanye. I mean, DJ Khaled. It's the remix. I gotta go hard. And then
That good, Dave.
and
That Kanye and Jeezy.
With Jeezy on it?
I don't think no, that's not on this version. Not that one.
Yeah.
No, go hard. This one. Hold on, let me see if I got it on here.
DJ Khaled, we the best. I'm coming in. Lights out now.
What do you want to do? Yeah.
You know, but that's that or
All I do is win.
Ambition. No.
That Wale.
Wale, Meek, and
Yeah, that's not fault.
This definitely get me ready. Like this on my way to work. Sometimes in the way I got a playlist. I ain't gonna definitely play the song like that.
Mission is everything.
took my heart away from money.
I'm the man. 50 Cent.
Yeah, that shit go hard.
That
Which
game.
one with it? One with Chris Brown?
Of course.
Game in the world crying and
I
fussing.
get that.
It's two different
We
ones.
had
There's
nothing.
one without the Chris
Every
Brown.
kid
I
on,
like
I know
the
the same.
Yeah, the Chris Brown will make it look good.
Trying to make a little change. Rich man coming back.
Yeah, that get me hype. And then, of course,
We need to play
of course,
our
this.
song.
I get to play my song.
Yeah, an opportunity. This give me hype.
wanna pull up.
This give me hype.
That Gates
This
be
give me hype.
jamming.
Definitely.
Fuck Gates.
And then the
boy.
last one, like you said, I guess this ain't even. This could be a little R&B.
Too proper for the black kid. Too black for the Mexican. Too
Sound
square
like
to be a
Miguel.
hood nigga.
Yes, Miguel.
What's normal in you?
I don't know. It's somebody that's on right here.
Pacifist. Too.
It ain't just like that. Battle rap ain't my type. So, but no, that's my little style. I just curious to know what to get
I
y'all
can see
right.
battle rap, but I don't know how I can listen to that shit in the gym.
I do.
I ain't say I know, I understand. I just don't know that I could listen to it in the gym because it's not really to a beat. They more acapella with it, right? They more
But
it's more
it's
vocal.
aggressive. Like nigga said, K-Shine versus Aver. He said, St. Louis the clip, something to him, hole in his chest. Tony Stark to him, hole so big, I fuck around and walk through him like he did. I put a hole in him so big, I fuck around and walk through him. But he
That's
did like, yeah, but he's like. He did the walk through him with it.
I need to walk through the
Yeah,
whole
like,
action.
fuck around and walk through him. It was like it was crazy. But when he said it, his voice trajectory, it was hard.
I can check them out.
You know what I'm saying? Like hole so big, I fuck around. That's kind of
The
shit.
metaphor
That was
with
hard.
the
Yeah, with
scene of being
action,
acted.
like,
Yeah.
And then when he looked at the crowd, it was like,
Oh!
yeah, the crowd, because K-Shine bought that shit. Like, and then when the person really lived what they rap about, it
So
really.
all you gotta do is look like you bought that shit, and then
Nah, like he got it.
he got okay. So he got body.
The white dude that I let y'all watch, K-Shine slapped him.
That's
Slapped the shit out of him. Like,
slapped the white off his ass.
The white boy had a gun. He was like, I fuck with. It was like a fake prop gun. I fuck with the K-Shine. Slick, slapped the shit out of him. Like, pull that crap. And then he did. He was sitting in there, and the white boy slapped his head off. And then K-Shine slapped the shit out of him. But that's only one incident. But you know, y'all care about that.
No, definitely.
Yeah. What you said?
That boy does shit. Y'all shut up.
What would you know?
As long as you know.
Well, you crazy.
Let's wrap out of here, man.
He crazy. Ain't he crazy?
As long as y'all know, we tried. Listen, Channel Black Podcast, South Florida's very own voice, discuss all things black. 3 Kings, 3 different views. Check us out on Instagram, Channel Black Podcast. Facebook, Channel Black. Instagram, Channel_podcast. Check us out on all platforms right now. YouTube, Spotify, SoundCloud, TuneIn Radio, Google Play Music,
Tune in, bitch.
iHeartRadio, and
Where your
Stitcher.
heart at?
We on everything. And
That nigga,
tell a friend that we got a podcast. It's called the Channel Black Podcast.
no.
Working on getting better every week. We still working. Like
We the
I know we definitely not where we want to be podcast wise. But we still learning the process, and we still trying to get better. Hit us up on all our social media and let us know what you think of the podcast. Don't just listen and not join the conversation. We want to know what y'all think, if y'all agree, if y'all
Facts.
disagree, if it's some stuff you want to hear us talk about. We want to know what's on y'all mind. So definitely give us some feedback.
And if you
Either-
listen to the first one, listen to another one.
Another one. Even like I said, we got this episode 19 right here. So you got 19 episodes to
Another one.
check out. Check out. Check out.
Tell a
Check
friend
out
to tell a
again.
friend to tell a friend to go tell their old girl to tell her people because you know it's going to get around here.
I don't think I got pistol with guys. Just
So
with the handle.
if
Fucking your magazine.
yeah, matter of fact, I'm curious to see. I know we got a couple young ladies who listen to the podcast. Do y'all get y'all dude, y'all get y'all dude to check the podcast. I'm curious to know what they think. And vice versa.
Why you want
Dudes, you listen to the podcast. Have your lady. I want to hear y'all have the conversation because I'm pretty sure some of the stuff we talk about could definitely be spoken
gotta be
between
quick.
couples. So let us know what y'all think about it. And then, like I say, check us out on social media. Follow us. We'll follow you. Because that's definitely what we're about. And if you got any businesses that need supporting, hit us up. We about to start. We're starting to look for some sponsors. We about to start working on some sponsors. So let us know. We could definitely promote them on the podcast. All right, we got some very affordable prices that we definitely want to work on getting some people out there. We definitely we're growing podcast, and our social media is growing as well, and we're out there in the streets, letting our face be known. And like I said, we're always growing and trying to get better, and grow with us so that way once we get to where we're trying to get to, y'all can be a part of it. All right, we out. Unless y'all got something else, we out of here. Y'all good?
Yeah.
Let's get it.
Rack it up then. Rack it.
Ask you what that noise is.
Rack it. No, wait. Rack it.
Channel Black, we gonna get kicked off YouTube. It's the Channel Black Podcast.
Come in this bitch and try to shoot
It's
us.
the Channel Black
While we
Podcast.
eating our ice cream, it's a problem, bitch.
Channel Black
You
Podcast.
ain't gotta worry about them tears.
It's the Channel Black Podcast. It's the Channel Black Podcast. It's the Channel Black Podcast. It's the Channel Black Podcast.
We go.
Ain't no coming back this time. I was playing with y'all last time. I ain't playing with y'all this time. That's it this time.
We go. Leave us alone. Till next time. E.T.
Again, though, if you listen to us this long ago, you must really rock with it.
Oh, Young Cole, the CEO. Young Cole. While I was watching some Sesame Street today, I seen a baby with a head so big. Oh, he was watching it with what that baby had a big ass head.
Damn, you said you got big ass.
Nah, that's what reminded him, though.
You talking about that's what it was? No, this was an infant baby. And this head probably was bigger than the Young Cole, bitch. For real. If y'all still listening, y'all just trying to hear who we talking about. No, touch no.
But I like how you offer grandson to eat.
You don't eat nothing.
You ain't I got these flowers.
I had to watch you still eat this
I got this hot biscuits. Put a little hot sauce on the hot biscuits. It's pretty good. Pretty good.
Nah, it's a little. I ain't even hungry. I'm just hungry.
You went food all the time.
Hey, I
All
can
the time. It's what for the damn traffic.
eat. Shit, we can eat right now. Yeah, it was traffic like a motherfucker. That game let out.
Dollars.
Hurricane.
I don't even want to talk about it.
It's great to be a Florida man.
Not so long.
Traffic was. I
that
thought
shit
I was
fucked.
taking the slip way. I was going to take the turnpike. That was the wrong. I got on at the wrong time.
That shit probably acted like 45 minutes.
Oh, I thought you were gonna bring me some strawberries.
So strawberries?
No.
I thought you some smoothie.
We're gonna ride out for one more minute, so that would be 140.
Hold on, wait. Y'all still listening? Y'all still listening? Hold on, wait. I'm talking to you. You wait to see what else you gonna say, huh? You like that motherfucker green
So
color
like
color.
this is how we gonna know if anybody listening. I still got that gift card.
So how many Hokies was in the last 3 episodes combined?
Nah, just tell me episode 18. I know I ain't going back to count this one. Tell me-
I ain't even said that many
Tell me how many
Hokies in this one.
18.
2 or 3 times.
Yeah,
I know the count. I ain't gonna tell
Probably
you.
let's say the 2 more since then.
You tell me how many El Green said honky in the last episode. I still got that gift card. I ain't gonna tell you.
No, I know. It's something.
Watch.
All right, well.
I said it 17 last time.
Nah, that's cool. Hey, I'm still waiting for that
So
message.
if I get it,
Nah, that don't count. You can't get it. None of us get it. Nobody related to you can get it. That's how them things work. We out though, for real.